So I wanted to respond to this comment that was on my video that was like a little voiceover of me telling a client very gently that I want the best for her if she's considering going back. But this comment really stuck out, which, by the way, hey girl, I love the person who commented this. This comment stuck out because I have had so many women who have come through my doors, whether or not I was their therapist for love addiction or I worked with them as a coach for love addiction, to break the cycle of being in unavailable relationships, who have told me that they have had a similar experience with their therapist, but it did not feel as supportive. The thing about love addiction, and when you use relationships as a way to kind of self-soothe and fix this hole that's inside of you, you are aware that the relationships that you're trauma bonded with are not good for you. You don't enjoy that. You don't enjoy the pain that happens. You don't enjoy the embarrassment of what is going on. You don't enjoy the fact that you feel very helpless to being in the cycle, and it's very hard for you to let go, and you feel a whole lot of shame, which is usually why you hide what's going on and why you don't talk about it and why you try to deal with it yourself and why you try to make plans and make promises to yourself to not return to that relationship or love yourself more or choose better. So when I've had clients who have worked with therapists for these issues and they continue to go back to these relationships that are damaging for them, when a therapist has responded with shaming techniques, we've already talked about this before, like disappointment is the word that this person used. That is so, that resonates so much with the feelings that they already feel. They already feel ashamed. They already feel not good enough. They already feel as if they're fatally flawed, as if they're broken. And so to have the person that's supposed to be in your corner and supposed to advocate for you and believe the best in you have that same response that what you're feeling internally is heartbreaking and devastating. Now, I know as therapists and, coaches or whatever, we hold a responsibility to our clients' safety, right? And we all have our own techniques and systems and methods and theories that we use to help our clients, discover, unfold, that we facilitate to help them walk towards their best path. But what I've found when it comes to love addicts is they have enough supply of shame, of guilt, of being humiliated by what's been going on and the decisions that they're making and not making for themselves. What they need more than anything is for someone to believe that they are strong enough, that they are capable enough, that even when they are making mistakes, that even when they are doing something that's contrary to what they want, that they still have inherent value, that it's not too late for them, that they're not broken, that this is not how it's always going to be. They need that light because it feels so dark to be in these addictive relationships or to be in the remnants and the consequences of it. And you're not just competing with what happened in that relationship and how that person may have like dragged you through the mud or made you feel really small. You're competing with all the messages and thoughts that led you to be in that type of relationship and thinking that this was the best type of love that you could get. So I just want to say, if anyone has ever had an experience with the person, the clinician, the coach, whoever it is that's supposed to be supporting you, and the way that they are delivering feedback and encouragement towards you does not feel as motivating as they are intending it. I think especially if you have a background where the way that people motivated you and kept you on track was to criticize you and to tell you when you're not doing well, those types of things, when they happen, you may internalize it more and feel like, okay, well, it's me that has to kind of get the emotions right with this. But I believe that we already know very well how to criticize, how to self-blame, how to, again, internalize all this stuff. I think what every person who struggles with love addiction and love avoidance needs to learn is how to be compassionate, how to be loving, and to know that being kind to yourself is not the same as coddling, is not the same as enabling, and that you can guide yourself to recovery and to healing through methods of love and connection.